Welcome back friends to Era of Zoology Educational Institute, and today I am going to teach you the MTT assay. So before starting this lecture I want to say subscribe this channel and also like this lecture. So let's get started. So at first we will talk about the basic introduction of MTT assay. So the MTT assay is used to measure the cell viability and cell proliferation and cellular function activity in vitro condition, and the MTT assay was developed by Mossman in 1983. Here MTT reagent tetrazolium is used. The assay is very easy to perform, and from this part it is clear to us that actually we perform the MTT assay to check whether the cell is actually dividing or not, whether the cell is actually performing its cytotoxic activity or not. That means whether the cell is actually viable or not, it is actually alive or it is actually die. So now we will talk about the principal part of MTT assay. The MTT reagent methyl thiazolidiphenyl tetrazolium bromide, which is called tetrazolium bromide or tetrazolium dye in short form, is soluble in culture media and cell permeable. The viable cells from 96 Wells microtiter plate produce NADPH enzyme in their mitochondria. When the MTT reagent, the tetrazolium dye, will be added in each Wells of 96 Wells microtiter plate, the NADPH will react with the MTT reagent and will produce the purple color formation compound. The dyed cells will not produce NADPH, so they will not produce formation because they are unable to react with the MTT reagent tetrazolium. Then add detergent reagent and measure the absorbance of each wells at 570 nanometer, including the blank also. Now guys, we will talk about the materials part. So what are the materials that are required in this experiment? So those materials are actually the inverted microscope, multi-channel pipette, 37 degrees Celsius incubator, laminal flow hood, microtiter plate reader with 650 to 570 nanometer filters, sterile pipette tips, serological pipette, and also sterile tube, microtiter plate, and also MTT reagent, which is tetrazolium dye, detergent reagent, and cells in medium which are subjected to MTT assay, and these are the pictures. So now we will talk about the basic steps of MTT assay. So basically in the first step guys, the plate cells at 1000 to 1 lakh per wells and incubate for 6 hours to 24 hours at 37 degrees Celsius in incubator. Then add to 10 microliter MTT reagent. So basically here I wrote 10 microliter on the basis of 1K to 100K per wells cells, but sometimes the 10 microliter value is changed depending on the density of cells. So after that, in the fourth step, incubate for 2 to 4 hours until purple color precipitate, which is actually the formation, is visible. So you have to check spontaneously whether the purple color formation is formed or not. And then you have to add 100 microliter detergent reagent and leave at room temperature in dark for 2 hours. Then record the absorbance at 570 nanometer by using the reader, I mean the microliter plate reader. Okay guys, so it was our MTT assay And now I hope it is clear to all of you that how to perform the MTT assay, what is the MTT assay and what is its aim. So now guys, after watching this lecture, I hope it is clear to all of you. Subscribe this channel, like this lecture, and also share this lecture among your friends who are in need of this topic. Thank you so much.